Hey guys, as you may have noticed, I'm not in my usual setting this week. I'm actually helping out at my youth camp, my church's youth camp, and a couple nights ago we just had so many kids come to salvation, and it was just awesome. But that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. I've been wanting to talk to you about this for a while, actually, and this just sort of worked out. Call it divine intervention. I do, but anyway, I want to talk to you today about the simplicity of salvation, and I don't know if I've talked about this before, but I feel yet to talk about it again, so that's what I'm gonna do. You know, we, especially as Americans, make, and in the Bible Belt, so to speak, make Christianity so much harder than it had to be. And I think we scare people because of that. We actually say, oh, you can't be a Christian and yet you voted Republican. You can't be a Christian and yet you talk a certain way and yet you act a certain way. And yes, something happens in your physical appearance and yet you look the part. And yes, you do anything that can affect your outer appearance. You can't be a Christian. But the truth of it is, and those are all good things. I'm not saying those aren't good things, those are all good things. But the truth of it is, salvation just boils down to one word, and that's what it believes. If you believe in Jesus, even by your own admittance, if you believe in the Son, if you call out to the Son with a pure heart, then He will come into your life. That's it. That's all salvation is. And that's all God expects you to do, is come to Him with a pure heart and accept Him. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do to have salvation is believe. Just imagine the God of the universe wants to have such a relationship with you, and the only thing you have to do is believe in Him. Now, as a result of that, obviously we know, as a result of that, those things will fall into place. You will talk a certain way. You will, or you try to. You will try to act a certain way. But it's going to be hard. And I know it's hard for a lot of people. But all you have to have is that belief. It doesn't matter really all the other things. They're secondary in nature. All that is required of you is your heart and your belief. Your belief that Jesus is the only way to heaven. Jesus is the Son of God. Jesus is the King of Kings. Guys, I've just had such a great time. Such a great time over here. God's done mighty thing. As we all knew He would. But it's still amazing just to watch God work, and it's still amazing to this day just to watch what He can do. Guys, I love you. God loves you. God's got you. No matter what you're going through, God's got it. God will never abandon you. I love you, and God bless you.